Basically, this whole thing is happening because there was a thread I saw because Hungrybox like posted his payout from Pound, which was like $800 for getting second at Pound, which is like a major. He obviously feels that $800 is low, and I think generally when you would think of an esport like as big as Super Smash Bros., you would probably agree that $800 is a pretty low payout. And then there was kind of a follow-up thread that Knuckles, who's like an EUTO, replied basically saying that like $10 more, charging people a $20 fee instead of like a $10 fee, although I think Pound technically charged a $15 bracket fee anyway. Basically, Knuckles was saying that could deter attendees, and it kind of started this like similar cycle of conversation that's been had many times before. Doubling the prize pool doesn't really like solve anything, and I don't think doubling the prize pool actually even changes anything about HBox's tweet. If HBox made the same tweet and it was like $1,600, I think he could garner like the same reaction and same sentiment. And I think that's important to keep in mind, is when he's talking about doubling the pool, like this doesn't actually solve, it doesn't even change much of the context around his tweet, let alone solve the problem in this space. And again, because I think people are going to come around to this as like, well, we shouldn't do the good thing at all. It's like, no, I've said a number of times that it's good to do that. It's still fine if you want to increase entry fees at majors, because it still does help people to some extent. $100 is nicer than $50. I'm not going to pretend that it's not, but you need to keep in mind that the $100 doesn't really solve the problem for that player.